Hey yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix as we go on for our first qualifying lap. Go decided to go for the mediums. As we know, the good one stop is very much possible if you go medium hards. Other strategy is a soft medium strat, but we opted for the one stop, which is a bit faster if you do think about it, because of the pit loss is 25 seconds in around Singapore. But as we go through the first sector, 3 tenths up on our previous medium lap. I didn't put it in because it was not a good lap. 3.5 tenths as we near the end of sector 1. Important not to exceed track limits here. Hit the apex on the outside, hit the apex on the inside. Apex again, really good. Not exceeding track limits right there. Apex again on the inside. Really easy to lose the car there and put it in the wall. As we go 4.5, 5 tenths up. Yellow flag ahead of us, but that's not gonna matter to us. We're just gonna keep pushing through sector 1. Green sector 1 from us. Keep on pushing down to the bridge section now. We lose a lot of time because of wheel spin from the back. Important not to hit the wall here because it's very easy. Big lock up on the left rear. We lose time, but not a lot. We still gained a bit because we get a really good exit. 5.5 tenths up. Now we lose time breaking into the just before sector 3. Still 3.5 tenths up, so we are time up. But is it going to be enough for top 10 start on the mediums as we are currently P7 and people still are behind us on softs? Through the seconds bridge section now we go 4 tenths up. Really easy to lose the pack. If you can see landmine almost ruining our lap because he spun around. But we're not going to bother us. We're going to keep pushing 4.5 tenths up now on our previous lap. As we come across the pit lane now, DRS open and we manage to go P8. Can't improve. Michael goes and beat us on the mediums. As you can see, we come back to the pit just to see what the lap times are. You can see a bunch of people on the mediums as the only one to do a one stop as well, which means how good the one stop is around Singapore. Because soft mediums, your tires drop off really fast. As you can see, only 5 people on the softs, a lot of people opting for the mediums, but it's still P11. As we now decide we're gonna risk it and we go for the soft medium strat, see if we can get top 10 of the mediums, possibly even up, all the way up to P5. As we're important now to get a really good exit onto the straight. A lot of wheel spin, need to correct the car a lot. As you can see, 200s down on our medium slab. Into the first corner, hit the apex, not exceed track limits, hit the apex again. Really easy to lose the back end here as well. Make sure we short serve really quickly. Use all the available track, hit the apex on the outside, hit the apex on the inside. Easy to hit the wall there. You can see we're battling the car really hard there, not to hit it, put it in the wall. DRS open, up to 8th gear, all the way up to 300 kilometers per hour. As you can see now, we are not time up yet on our medium lap and we are on the soft, which is kind of worrying. 1.2 tenths down, really good exit from us, only getting like 10 hundredths, but this is where we make up all the time. Really good section, end of section 1, sector two, start of sector 2, my bad. As you can see, we go now 300, 1.5 hundredths up now, all the way to a big lock up again, as we did with the mediums as well. But we're still gaining time in sector 2, 2.5 tenths up as we keep pushing. As you can see, we can set purple sector 2, so really good purple sector 2 from us. 6-7 tenths up on our lap. As we keep on pushing 8 tenths now, almost 9 tenths up. We lose a bunch of time because we use too much of the curb there. Really good curb uses from us here. As you can see, we gain a lot of time, almost, yeah, we gain 1 tenth. There's a yellow flag somewhere in sector 1, but that's not going to bother us. Still 9.5 tenths up. As we're gonna come across the pit lane now, we only go P10 because our sector 1 was so bad. So we only managed to qualify P12, which is fine. We can still do the medium hard strategy. As you can see, they're only loading 1 extra lap of fuel. Make sure our setup is correct still as we go and prepare for this race now. Medium hard is the strat. Gonna pit around lap 12.
Told you.
But yeah, let's do this.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, you too, man.
It's 5 lights at Singapore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go at Singapore. We get a really good start compared to Skekkies and Landmine. We try to squeeze both of them. We're going to brake early because you have to brake early. Don't want to get damage on the first lap. As Skekkies absolute sensitive in front of us. Microstatic also going slow, which forces us to go a bit slower. Landmine goes up the inside again. excuse me, Marcus goes up the inside again, but we manage to gain one position, which is like not ideal, but it's also not the baddest start for us. We get a really good launch off the start, but then we have to break early for the turn one. We go a bit defensive, try to have a look on Marcus, because Mighty goes up, tries to make a move up the inside. As Micro and Zeal, the two Ferraris, go side by side now. No team orders there. Marcus goes wide. You can see Zeal's got damage. He taps Marcus. We have to stomp on the brakes. Not taking damage. Really want to get past Zeal here, but we won't be able to go too wide there. You can see he's got a lot of damage. Runs absolute wide. As we go up to P10, but we still have Mighties on our gearbox, and he is mighty quick.
I don't know.
As we rejoin on lap 4, nothing really happened since the start of the race. As you can see,
Just
Marcus
lagged in front of
gets a big
Marcus.
snap of oversteer.
Mighty was
The Mighty
behind
lagged in front of him
Yeah,
because
he
he's on
lagged in
Hong
front
Kong.
of
Gained
you,
2
that's all
seconds.
that
We get a really
unfortunate.
good last corner.
What?
DRS
He gained
open.
another 2 seconds
Down the
by
main
that.
pit straight we go. Marcus on the softs is going to be a really difficult challenge for us because we're on the mediums, but it's also going to drop off faster around lap 8 compared to our mediums. Big snap of oversteer of Marcus and myself. We get a bad exit, low on ERS. As we did and then Landmine takes a sneaky look up the inside. He caught us napping, goes below on the ERS, DRS open, but that's not going to be enough. Lap 12, Michael goes past us. We let him go past because he's on the fresh set of mediums. He's in a fight for the championship. We're not. We decide to let him go, as it's not going to be our competition anyways, as we decide to box his lap for the set of hard compounds because his mediums are dropping off really fast. As you'll see now, around 40% in the rear because we're
40%
losing the
minus
back end really easily around
rears.
Singapore.
44 actually.
So yeah, pitting for the hards now, only the one-stop strategies. The hards are going to be slower than the fresh set of mediums. We have the line lamp behind us on the hard as well, as he pitted the lap earlier. As we go in now, as you can see, it's important not to speed into the pit lane, as that 5-second penalty will damage you a lot.
Sounds like Brandon doesn't have to pit again.
Oh, is he on the hards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's 7 seconds ahead of me. And I still have to pit. Marcus?
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
What happened? Marcus picked. I think he had damage.
Fire rocket.
He was catching me the whole time, and then he slowed down the last lap. Yeah.
He practices so much. I think like Marcus, he practiced right.
He-
On the lap 19, we've got Jawas behind us on that fresh set of hearts, as he's going to be faster. I think he's hard like 2-3 laps off. If we go defensive, break the slipstream already, as he gets DRS, which means he's going to gain a lot of time on us. We get a really good sector 1, corner 1 and 2, but Jarvis as well, big snap of understeer, as we lose the car almost, and now Jarvis is right on our gearbox. He's going to have DRS, slipstream, we don't have anything, our ERS is low, our fuel is low, and Jarvis just goes absolute flying past us, nothing we can do about that. He's also out of ERS, but he's got the slipstream and the DRS, which is way more powerful.
Because the medium side, I'm gonna put. These mediums are 14 laps old, I think. Oh no! 14.
As we go to lap 24, Lion Lamp is in the pits, which means we go top 10. be pitted because he's got damage from someone else. He pits for a new wing and a fresh set of swords, which is worrying for us. With only 6 laps left, he's gonna come out of the pits in 19 seconds behind us. But those softs are immensely faster, especially a fresh set of softs compared to our old-ish hards. No ERS, he gained ERS in the pits as well. 16 seconds you can see now out of the pits. Now it's time to put head down and push as hard as we
I've
can.
barely used and mine's barely gone up.
Lap 29, Lion Lamp is 1 second behind us, which means he's gonna get DRS soon. As he goes into the DRS range now, we try to pull that gap again, but the softs are so much faster around in corners. As he managed to pull a gap around the bridge, we hit the wall. Big snap of oversteer. We almost lost the car there. Luckily we didn't. Somehow we didn't get managed. The rears are gone. Our ERS is gone. Our fuel is gone. This is not looking good.
Same. Oh, you're gonna pass him now.
Rich mix on already? I literally like stabbed on the brakes.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. The gap to the car ahead is 8.9 seconds.
Second to last lap of the race, fuel is gone, ERS is gone, we can keep on pushing. As we dip the tyre there, we run wide and we exceed the exit
Oh
with our
my
third warning.
flying
3-second
Dutchman.
penalty. This is not ideal because we will not be able to pull out a gap on Lion Lamp because he's on fresh set of softs and we have on the old set of hard and no ERS,
I blame
no
you, Lion.
fuel. We're just gonna keep pushing
I
on
blame
this
you.
last lap. Hope you make a mistake and manage to get P10 somehow.
No, I slid out of the corner. I got into DRS, but I
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Gap to car in front is 7.2 seconds.
I fucking sent that lap.
Oh no! Oh, I crashed. That's unfortunate.
Jeez.
Wait, I'm not gonna get points, right?
Nope.
No, I think you do.
Okay, my game
I
almost.
don't think I'm gonna get
Oh.
points.
My game lagged so hard through the. You don't understand.
Dude, alright.
Yeah, I don't get points.
Last stretch of this race now, as Michael Furley managed to slip the car out and
Oh my god, that
crashes
penalty is
just
so annoying,
before
Lion.
the pit straight.
Oh,
finish
dude.
line. which means you DNFs.
Yeah,
We all
like,
go
as
up,
soon as you got it, I was
up to
like, I'm not
P10.
gonna send
Only
it.
one
Dude,
point.
I was hoping. I was just like, keep pushing, baby, big fast.